Hello everyone. I just finished doing the fight kiln on the beta servers and I thought I'd give some of my first impressions of it. And if you'd like to see the full footage, I've got the link to that on the screen as well as in the description. So onto the thoughts for it. So first off, all of the monsters seemed much faster to kill except for the Dills. You seemed to like 2 or 3 hit pretty much everything as long as you were using the correct attack style. I was using dual-wield chaotic longswords and dual-wield chaotic crossbows, and for maging I was using an arcane spirit shield with the Virtus wand and using water spells. So yeah, pretty much everything died very, very quickly, which was sort of odd also because the overall time that it took actually seemed about the same as it is in normal RS, which is a little bit odd. I felt like I was killing them much faster, but perhaps it was just the larger damage splats or something. Not quite sure about that. I spent about 55 minutes doing this attempt at the fight kiln, which is a little bit slower than what I do in normal RS, but I'm also not very good at the action bar and it was my first time and I kept forgetting stuff, so I'm pretty sure if I got a bit more practice at it, I could do it a little bit faster than I do currently in normal RS. So yep, that's pretty much it for the speed. Oh yeah, so I mentioned the Dills are a bit harder than before. Steel Titan still destroys them pretty well. I've heard the dreadnips do not work well on them, and I tried using a pickaxe on them in this attempt, and it did not work very well. They kept hitting quite high, and the pickaxe took a lot more hits than it did in normal RS. Maybe that was just bad luck, but they seemed much more difficult than before. Also, in terms of healing, you really don't need any food. I mean, that's partially just because of the how easy the monsters are, how fast they die, but it's also partially because the Rejuvinate ability, which is a level 52 defensive ability, it heals you by about 40% of your overall life points if you have a shield equipped. So I was just using the arcane as a shield switch to use that, so using that you don't need any food really. So that's sort of cool, I guess. It pretty much replaces Excalibur and it's even better. And then now onto the Jads. For some reason Jads haven't been adjusted for the beta. They don't do as much damage as they should. I did the fight caves when the beta came out and Jad hit somewhere around 5,000 on me, and the max hit that the Jads in fight kiln did was somewhere around 300. So yeah, they haven't been adjusted yet, so I'm not even going to go into that really. I'm sure they'll be adjusted to be quite powerful in the future. And then the final thing is just the boss, which I'm fighting here, and as you can see I was just testing out a few different things. I started out using magic, I believe it was, and I used that for 2 phases, and then I used melee for these last 2 phases. And the best strategy that I've found so far is using dual-wield melee weapons and using the frenzy ability, which does a couple 5,000s on it, which really takes down its health quite quickly. And yeah, that seems to be the best option that I've found. And then between waves, or like between the spawns of the head, you just kill the tentacles to get your action bar up so that you're ready for when it spawns next. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'd like to give a thank you to Havoc Paradox and Zebulon Pike, who both gave me some tips on how to do fight kiln a bit more efficiently in the beta. So big thanks to them. And yeah, if you wanted to see the full footage, it does have commentary. Although I was a bit tired when I made it, so it's probably not the most exciting commentary, but it is commentary. So if you'd like to see that, I've got the link on the screen here. So, yep, that's it. Thank you for watching.